Dry, sandy eyes in the evening? Give me 10 minutes and I'll walk you through a calm routine that many people say makes nights easier and mornings kinder. In the middle, I'll show you a tiny two-step combo that often delivers the first noticeable ah within days. And near the end, I'll reveal a bonus that isn't just about your eyes at all. It lifts the whole evening. I'm Michael Harris. For over 30 years, I've helped older adults take better care of their health, including their eyesight. Tonight, let's turn your living room into a little workshop of comfort. Simple steps, steady rhythm, no fuss. Picture this. The TV hums softly. Your favorite chair is ready, and a warm lamp sits to your side. Instead of rubbing and squinting, we're going to set up a short ritual you can actually enjoy and repeat without thinking. It starts with warmth. Warmth is the key that unlocks the natural oils sitting along the edges of your eyelids. Those oils are like a quiet team that keeps your tear layer smooth so your eyes don't feel scratchy or tired. When those oils stiffen up, the surface of the eye can feel uneven, like a window that needs a gentle wipe. Here's the simplest way to help. Fill a mug with comfortably warm tap water. Soak a clean washcloth, wring it out, and lay it across your closed lids for about a minute to a minute and a half. Quick temperature check. Touch the cloth to the inside of your wrist. Pleasantly warm means go. Oof, that's hot means cool it down. Lift, re-warm, and do it one more time. That's it. Think of it like softening butter. Once it's supple, it spreads evenly instead of crumbling. As soon as you take off the warm cloth, move to cleanliness. Through the day, tiny flakes, leftover makeup, and skin oils linger around the lash line. You don't need anything harsh. Dampen a fresh cotton pad with warm water, add a drop of gentle, fragrance-free eyelid cleanser, or use a ready-made eyelid wipe. Close your eye and swipe softly along the lashes from the outer corner toward the nose. 1 or 2 light passes is enough, no scrubbing. Rinse with a splash of clean water and blink a couple of times. You just dusted the frame around the painting so you can enjoy the picture without distraction. Now, the little combo I promised, the one that many viewers say gives the earliest win. 2 minutes of cozy warmth followed immediately by 10 slow, full blinks. That's it. Warmth loosens the oils. The blinks spread them smoothly across the surface. Try it right now if you want. Close your eyes gently for a heartbeat, then open them fully. 10 times, at a relaxed pace. It feels like warming a spoonful of honey and tilting the jar so it coats the sides evenly. If you make only one change this week, make it this one. Next, let's tune the way you blink during reading and screens. When we concentrate, captions, crosswords, scrolling, we blink less and we blink halfway, like a door that doesn't quite shut. That leaves the surface uneven. Borrow this tiny habit. When the scene changes or you turn a page, do 10 slow blinks, then let your eyes rest on something across the room for about 20 seconds. The far corner, a picture frame, a plant by the window. It's a mini reset. Your tear film evens out, your focus softens, and your eyes stop working like they're sprinting. Now lighting. Overhead glare makes you squint, and squinting makes everything feel harder. Move a shaded lamp to shoulder height beside you, not above you, and angle it so it lights your page or knitting from behind your shoulder rather than shining directly in your eyes. If your table is glossy, throw a small cloth over it to knock down reflections. The swap from spotlight in the face to soft light from the side can be immediate relief. Air matters more than most people realize. Direct airflow, ceiling fan on high, heater vent pointed at your pillow, car defroster blasting, acts like a tiny wind tunnel and dries your tear layer. Turn fan speed down and angle the blades so air circulates around the room rather than down onto your face. Nudge the vent slats toward the wall. If you have a small humidifier, set it to a quiet, moderate level. You're not steaming a greenhouse. You're just keeping the room from sipping the moisture right off your eyes. Even these low-key tweaks can change how your eyes feel by bedtime and when you wake up. Since we're building an evening routine, your devices deserve a gentle tweak too. I'm not here to take away your shows or your puzzles. I'm here to make them comfortable. Prop your phone or tablet at a stand at chest or eye level so you're not craning your neck. Bump the text size up 1 or 2 steps so you don't squint. Every 15 minutes, close your eyes for 10 slow breaths. Inhale, exhale, and let each blink be complete. On a couple of nights a week, consider switching to an audiobook, your podcast for part of the evening. Your hands stay busy, your mind stays entertained, and your eyes get a break without you doing nothing. Hydration helps when it's steady and sensible. There's no need to chug a giant glass right before bed. Keep a small glass of water where you'll actually see it, by the sink, near your chair, and take a few relaxed sips after dinner and while you do your routine. Think of a houseplant that gets a small drink in the evening. It perks up without flooding the pot. If nighttime bathroom trips are a nuisance, finish your sipping earlier and let your body settle. While we're in the kitchen, make dinner work for you. Many people feel better when their evening meals include gentle, healthy fats that support the quality of their natural oils. This doesn't mean complicated cooking or big diet swings. Keep it friendly and familiar. Olive oil on warm vegetables, a small portion of salmon, a spoonful of yogurt with a sprinkle of chia or chopped walnuts. Over time, these choices are like polishing a wooden table. The sheen builds gradually with regular care. On nights when you want an extra cushion, some people like a single drop of preservative-free lubricating tears before sleep and a soft, loose sleep mask to shield against drafts. If you try a drop, put it in, blink gently, and read for 5 minutes while it settles. If a mask feels good, choose one that rests lightly and doesn't press on your eyes. It's a simple way to keep the night breeze off your face. Your space matters too. A harsh overhead light on the midnight walk to the bathroom can make your eyes squint and your balance feel unsure. Swap the ceiling light for a small, warm night light along the path or a shaded lamp at hip height. Gentle, low-contrast lighting makes moving around feel calmer and kinder on the eyes. Let's weave this into a single picture so you can feel it in your own home. Dinner's done. The counter's wiped. A mug of warm water sits next to a clean cloth. You settle into your chair and drape the warm cloth over your closed eyes. You breathe. After a minute or two, you lift the cloth and do 10 slow, complete blinks, your eyes closing and opening as if nodding yes. You take a fresh cotton pad and make 1 or 2 feather-light passes along the lash line. Your lamp glows to the side, not overhead. The fan is on a low setting, the vent faces the wall, and there's a small night light in the hall instead of a glare. Your phone rests on a stand, the text is a touch larger, and every so often you look across the room to let your focus stretch. You take a few calm sips of water. If you suit it, you add a preservative-free drop and slip on a loose mask at bedtime. Nothing fancy, just a handful of gentle steps that work together. The surprising benefit? When your eyes are cared for with a steady, simple ritual, your whole evening tends to settle. The room seems quieter even when the TV is on. Your jaw unclenches. Your forehead smooths. You fall asleep a little easier because you're not fighting glare and grit. It's not about perfection. It's about a rhythm that you can keep. Now, a quick safety note, placed right where it belongs, in the flow, not at the start. If you have reduced sensation in your eyelids, if you live with glaucoma, or if you've had eye surgery recently, be cautious with warmth, pressure, and new routines. Check with your own eye care professional for personal guidance before you add steps. You know your history and your comfort level best, and their advice helps you tailor this routine to you. Let's troubleshoot a bit so you can customize without guessing. If the warm cloth cools too fast, use 2 cloths and rotate them,
or rewarm at the sink between passes. If your hands don't sense heat well, always test the cloth on the inside of your wrist or forearm first, and err on the side of comfortably warm. If the skin around your eyes gets pink or cranky after cleansing, reduce the frequency, switch to a gentler product, or use plain warm water on a cotton pad. Less is often enough. If you notice you're still rubbing during a show, build in a visual reminder, a small sticky note on the remote that says blink X10, or a tiny timer that chimes every 20 minutes to cue a slow blink set and a distant gaze. If you tend to nod off in the chair with air blowing toward your face, turn the fan down before you start your show, or nudge your chair a foot to the left so the airstream misses you. If your eyes feel foggy with early morning dryness, try that one drop of preservative-free tears right before bed and consider the light sleep mask to soften drafts. If your reading spot still feels hard, do the lighting quick fix. Lamp beside you at shoulder height with a shade, bulb on the warmer side, and any shiny surface covered by a cloth or placemat. If your neck complains or your eyes feel strained when you're on the phone, dabble with a stand or pillow to bring the device up and out from your face. Bigger text is your friend. It reduces squinting and encourages full blinks. And if you're a caption lover, that's fine. Just pair captions with the 10 slow blinks at every scene change habit, so you aren't locking your eyes in one distance for a whole hour. People often ask, how soon will I notice something? For some, a shift shows up in a few evenings, less rubbing during a show, fewer prickly flashes when they turn pages. For others, it's gradual, 2 or 3 weeks of calmer nights. The secret isn't chasing perfection. It's finding your small, repeatable pieces and doing them most nights. Think about simple anchors that make the routine easy to remember. Warmth right after you wipe the dinner counter. Blink set when the opening credits roll. Lamp move before you sit down. Vent slats turned when you straighten the throw pillow. Many viewers keep a small basket in the living room, 2 clean washcloths, a cotton pad pack, eyelid wipes, and a humble mug. When the basket is there, the routine just happens. Another favorite anchor is sound. Choose a 2-minute song you love, the length of your warm compress. When the song finishes, you know it's time for the 10 slow blinks. Pair that with a small statement you say to yourself out loud. Warm plus blink. These tiny cues keep the routine light and automatic. Let's also address common worries I hear from older adults and their families. I'm afraid to touch my eyes. Great instinct. Gentle is the rule. You're not pressing on the eyeball. You're resting warmth on the eyelids and lightly brushing along lashes with the eye closed. I'm bad at routines. You don't need to be perfect. Pick 1 or 2 pieces you actually like. Many people do only the combo, warmth plus 10 slow blinks, and see a difference. I don't want to buy special stuff. You already have most of what you need: a mug, a cloth, a lamp. If eyelid wipes feel easier than a cleanser, that's a small convenience, not a must. I'm up too late and forget everything. Put your basket on the seat of your chair so you have to move it before you sit. That puts the routine in your hands without effort. I wear contacts. Do your evening routine after removing them. And if you use a drop before bed, choose a preservative-free option that's friendly to contact lens users the next day. But the drop goes in when lenses are out. I don't sleep with a mask. You don't have to. The mask is optional. Redirecting air is often enough. I'm worried about my grandkids seeing me with a cloth on my face. Make it a family ritual. Let the little ones bring you the warm cloth or turn the lamp for you. It turns self-care into a cozy moment everyone understands. Let's tighten the message with a crisp checklist you can say out loud as you move. Warm, clean, blink, light, air, device, sip, Optional drop, soft mask. That's the spine of the routine. If that feels like too much, shrink it down to the essentials. Warm plus blink, light to the side, air away from my face. If you do just those three, you're already stacking the deck in your favor. And because life is messy, here's how to handle the nights that go sideways. If you skip the warm cloth, still do the 10 slow blinks and the look far reset. If company is over and you can't rearrange the lamp, move your chair a little so the light hits from the side. If you're traveling, hang a hand towel over the bedside lamp to soften glare, and put a hotel washcloth in a mug to make a quick warm compress from the sink. If you're in the car for a long ride, aim the vent toward the window, not your face, and take a minute at the rest stop for a blink set. If a fan is non-negotiable, the household insists, aim it upward toward the ceiling and let it stir the room instead of batting your eyes all night. The whole point is flexibility. The more you make this routine yours, the more it will quietly support you. Now, let's loop back to that tiny combo one more time because it's the fastest way in. 2 minutes of comfortable warmth, then 10 slow, complete blinks. Pair it with a small ritual you already do: wiping the table, feeding the cat, watering the plant. When the table is wiped, the cloth warms. When the plant is watered, the blinks begin. These pairings make good nights almost automatic. If you like a little structure, jot your week on a sticky note, MTWTHFSSU, then check off warm plus blink on the days you do it. After 7 checks, most people don't need the paper anymore. The habit lives in the muscles. Before we close, imagine your next evening with these pieces in place. You sit down and notice the lamp is already beside you. The vent is already turned. Your phone is already on a stand. You reach for the basket, make the cloth warm, set it gently over your eyes, and breathe. 10 blinks later, the page looks clearer without squinting. You rub less during your show. When you walk to the bathroom at midnight, the tiny nightlight guides you without blasting your pupils. You wake with a little less grit, a little more ease. That's the kind of small, steady win this routine aims for. I'd love to hear what you'll try tonight. Will it be the cozy warmth plus 10 slow blinks? Moving the lamp to your shoulder side? Turning the vent away from your pillow? Bumping the text size and raising your phone? Tell me in the comments which 2 steps fit your evening. And if you have a friend or loved one who rubs their eyes after dinner, share this with them so they can build a gentle ritual too. Your evenings deserve the soft, steady care that lets you enjoy your shows, your pages, your photos, and wake up with calmer, happier eyes.